Hiya, Zach. What's the mood in the dressing room at the moment following the loss, 1-0 loss at Nottingham Forest the other day?
To be honest, I think it's a bit of a bittersweet one because the performance was good. The performance was there. Obviously, the result wasn't, and that's the business, isn't it? So we're obviously trying to work hard, but you have to also have a bit of a short-term memory in football and try and focus on the next one. And obviously, it's a big one to come tomorrow, so we're all focused for that really at the moment.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind few days for you, hasn't it? Because you obviously came on against Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday, almost scored a goal in that one even as well, and then you're starting in midweek. Can you sum up the last week for yourself?
Yeah, it's been. You're right. I think whirlwind's the right word. It's been good. I've obviously taken it in my stride, but that's what we kind of you have to stay ready on the side as well. So, I mean, coming on in midweek is great, and getting to play at Ashton Gate again after a long time is obviously great for me. And shame we couldn't get the result. And yeah, I had the ball trapped under my feet, but it was a little snatched shot. But yeah, midweek was good as well. Obviously, getting a first start, and like I said, in a while, so it's good to be back.
What's your challenge from here on in, Zach? Is it to keep that place at right back? Is that your hope for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, everyone wants to play, and I'm as competitive as the next person. So obviously, if I can hold on to the shirt, then that's the aim, obviously.
This is the first time I've got to speak to you, Zach. Give us a bit of background on yourself. You've come through the academy, haven't you? And does that mean that you're good mates with the likes of Max O'Leary and other guys?
Yeah. So I've actually, to be fair, because I live in Bath, I've known Max for a long time. But yeah, I came through the academy here. I joined when I was 9 years old, and I've come all the way through. And then when I made my debut at 18, I got sent on loan at the season after that. Went to Atkinson Stanley, and then obviously went to Plymouth and Rotherham, and kind of come in and out when I've been back. So it's been a long journey, but it's a good one, and it's hopefully continuing in a good bit of play at the end of this season. So, but it's been a long. I think it's
And
been 13, 14 years now.
and and yeah, as you made mention there, you were out on loan for a bit earlier this season. What was it like being under Derek McInnes at Aberdeen, who's obviously a former Bristol City manager?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed my time up there. It was cold, but it was good. It was. He's a good guy. Obviously, he has good ambition up there, and they're a big club. So it was a good opportunity for me to kind of show what I could do up there as well as down here. So I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it up there, and I wish them all the best next season.
And you were at Rotherham as well, and they've just been promoted, I think, back to the Championship. I guess you're pleased for them. And how was it working under Paul Warne, who I have to say always spoke very highly of you when we asked him?
Yeah, no, I mean, each loan that I've had has posed a different experience, and it's kind of made the journey worth it, I guess, along the way. And Rotherham and Paul Warne, they obviously it's a great club, great manager, and I'm happy for him to get promoted. And obviously, I said it to him when I left. I hope they're going to bounce back, and obviously they've done that this year. It was a great experience for me there because I played a lot of games in the Championship, and it gave me the experience to now when I come back here, I can feel right at home.
What sort of challenge do you think Cardiff will present next, Zach? And also, will you likely be on set pieces again? It looked like you were taking some of the corners and free kicks again. How did that come about?
Yeah, so obviously Cardiff is. I think everyone in Bristol knows the big derby there. So it's a big game in itself, and we want to put on a show and obviously get the result at the end of the day. And I think set pieces wise, I'm not sure yet. Obviously, I might be on throw-ins and stuff, but going forward, we'll have to keep something under wraps.
Yeah, you've got a pretty handy long throw as well, haven't you? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's to be fair, I've always had it, but I've never had the opportunity to properly to use it. At Rotherham, to be fair, a former Rotherham player who's now at Cardiff has a long throw, and he Will Volks he used to take them at Rotherham, so I never really got a chance there. So now it's a good opportunity. I can use it, get it in the box, and get the big lads up to hopefully get on the end of them.
Bristol City aren't in the best form at the moment. How do you see that? And what's Lee Johnson like at the moment? Because he's maybe a man under a little bit of pressure with some fans sort of criticising him a bit on social media at the moment.
I think obviously the results haven't gone the way we want them to. Obviously, that's clear for everyone to see. We're all gutted about that, but we've got to just build the momentum on a good performance last night, 2 nights ago, and we've got to just keep building on that, and the results will then follow that. And we've obviously got to we stick together as a group. You know, we're all getting behind each other. I think everyone is focused in the aim of what we want to do, and I think we've just got to look to the next game. I don't think it can be any. I know it's a cliche in football, but I don't think we can look any further than that. We have to just focus on what we're doing and the performance. Like I said, build on that from the Forest game and go from there and take that into Saturday and get the result.
And just finally, really on your gaffer there, Lee Johnson, because obviously I don't know if you go on social media a lot, but it's that time of the year with results and everything that a lot of fans are calling for changes, as we know happens in football. Where do you stand on all that?
I don't look at it, to be honest. I don't. I'm not fussed with any of that sort of stuff. I think, like I said, we're a group. We're together. We're backing each other, and we go from there. I don't look at the negative stuff on social media. I think if you start doing that, then it's going to be a slippery slope. So you think you just focus on what we've got and we go from there.
Yeah, well said, and good luck for the weekend. Hopefully, Bristol City can turn the corner and get a win.
Appreciate it. Thank you.